What's going on, guys? I got something that's pretty wonky. I'm a little tardy to the party about it because I was sick when all this went down, so I didn't actually get to do a whole lot about it. But I kind of remembered it today because there was an update that came recently. And if you don't know what I'm talking about a New York scam that happened, or it was an attempt, where these people pulled out in front of a car, slammed on their brakes, didn't work, and reversed. But we do have, and I know you're not supposed to advocate for any type of retribution on people, but I would say this is quite a good ending, a good fairy tale ending, even I would say almost Disney worthy.
It is crazy. Like, he had one hand on the. What the? Oh my god!
What happened, babe?
Oh my god! What is he do? Babe!
Babe, what happened?
Oh shit! I don't know.
Babe.
I got into an accident. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh my
Babe,
god.
it's okay.
Alright, hold on.
Just...
Hold on, okay? Fuck. What happened? Hold on, babe. Oh, fuck.
Now you could tell, like clear as day, that this is obviously a scam. I mean, it was just somebody trying to be rear-ended. Because if you notice in a lot of insurance claims, if you rear-end somebody or somehow something like this happens without proof, you're pretty much liable. That's it. It's all on you, and they're going to hate you for it. And they'll get paid out whatever is owed for, like, that Honda. I don't know. It's in New York. I don't know how their prices are, but I guess probably about $3 or $4 grand. And that's the least of an insurance scam. Like, quite literally, you could just pretend you're hurt, and then all of a sudden you have a huge lawsuit on your hands for whatever they try to post for you, which would be like, I don't know, like reckless driving, whatever. And it's kind of crazy. They did this on a actual, like, little bit of a busy road, and there could be any number of people that actually already had a dash cam, not just the victim. And I have to say, something that caught my eye that I thought was kind of funny is you could tell the dude that's like, at first he's just bent all over. But he ends up sitting there, like you'll see him turn, look back at the, like, direct eye contact at the dash cam and almost freeze for a second and then turn back away, but still kind of like side-eyeing and keeping his head turned, eyeballing the camera like he knows he's caught. But guess what? Like I said, there's a good ending. Like, I'm talking about, there couldn't have been a better way for this to happen. Street justice was served. I don't know how else to put it. But it is probably the funniest thing I've seen, to where I guess, you fuck around, find out. And to tell you quickly, yes, I had to mute it because it has music all over it. Apparently, I couldn't find a clip anywhere that didn't already have this, the music on it and everything, so there was just no way to do it. So it's going to be pretty quiet. I know, it brings a smile to my face, and like I said, I don't advocate for stuff like this, but when I do see it, I can't lie. I can't sit here and just go, oh man, that shouldn't happen. Yeah, you fucked with somebody, and a lot of people that I guess seen the video took that to heart, and they didn't appreciate that. This is one of those street justice, fuck around, find out. You got the wrong one. Luckily, from what I understand, she did end up, not having to pay any of this and was found instantly not guilty. But another thing I want to address that actually, like, really pisses me off about these things, people that are doing these scams, they don't realize, or at least care. They don't care. Let me put it that way. They don't care that it isn't just, say, a legal battle. Say the legal battle's done. You win. You don't actually have to pay anything out. There's still a chance the insurance company would drop you. That's a complete real thing. Now, should they? No. But when it comes to, just trying to grab at straws at that point, they're going to probably think you could be a liability if they keep you on. Because most insurance companies obviously just want to keep their recurring pay from your insurance, so they don't have to pay out. That's all of them, okay? Now, I'm not calling any particular one out. That's insurance. I know a lot of people say it's a scam, this, that, and the other. I'm not here to argue that. But what I will say is, say you just have liability, so everything's good. She just lost her vehicle. If you lose your vehicle, you have liability, well, you're fucked. You have no vehicle. Not everybody can afford 2 cars for just one person. I mean, right now, especially, it's extra hard. And shitty people like this They do stuff like this to get a couple $1,000s off the vehicle, if they have insurance and all that, which I assume they did if they're trying to pull a fucking scam. And then a second thing is they will try to pull medical and go to a hospital and try to say, oh, my back's hurting, my neck's hurting, and it could be stuff they can't really find. And then they'll do all these different things and try to get expensive x-ray, stuff like that. Never find anything, but still say they're hurting, and they'll just have to go with it. And by the end of it, they'll always find something, and then they'll get a lawsuit, and then they'll sue the person. The person will have to pay out just, I don't know how much, damages and probably all the coverage for the medical bills, stuff like that, which can really put somebody in a hole. So you have two things. Say they lose their vehicle and then they get sued. You just lost somebody's lifeline, which is the shittiest thing you can do. I myself, I understand when you lose a vehicle. It's very, very heartbreaking. It was actually around the time when this lady right here passed away that I actually had my wreck. I wrecked my van. That was my lifeline. And luckily, at that point in time, I made a few friends and was staying on somebody's couch that they had somebody there that was unemployed that was able to give me rides while I saved up to buy another vehicle. And that vehicle was a piece of shit, but it got me to work until I got a better vehicle, which is kind of what I still have. It's not running at the moment, but I still got it and I could fix it up if I need to. And right now I primarily just drive my truck, which is my lifeline. Yet again, stuff like this can ruin somebody's life, just wrecking a car. Because it's so quick and easy. Most people in the US right now, it's not even paycheck to paycheck at this point. It's pretty much like you lose 1 week of pay, you just ruined everything. You can't make rent, you can't make power, you can't make a car payment, can't make insurance. And I know a lot of people's like, well, you should just save up. It's not that easy. It's really not. I may have already mentioned this. I understand what it's like to live in a very bad situation like that where one little wreck can just ruin everything. I was literally living off of that really horrible uncut ham brick that you'd buy at Walmart at the time, super cheap. Bread, banquet meals, and noodles. And that was like the only things I could pay for. And back then, when I was doing this and I was broke as shit, it cost me maybe $100 a month. You're not going to see that. I don't think that stuff even costs that cheap anymore. I haven't been to the deli to get that brick of ham, or whatever. It's processed ham. It's not even an actual piece of ham. It's the ham meat that you would make sandwiches out of, but it's just in a brick and not even cut. So basically, spam. But that right there was the way I lived. And if I had a wreck then, at that earlier point in time, I would have been screwed. I would have not been able to know what to do. I would have had nobody to call. And this lady, luckily, it sounded like, it was her husband, boyfriend, whatever. So she had a backup plan. But if these people would have successfully got somebody else, there's no telling. Now, obviously, I will assume, and this is me assuming, she probably had a nice vehicle. And that's what they were going for. Oh, somebody with a nice vehicle, they're going to be easy victim and no repercussions. They'll have everything taken care of. And it's that mentality for, predators like that. They'll do that. I'll give you a prime example real quick is scam baiters. If you've ever watched them, Jim Browning is a huge one that I like. He's almost in his villain stage now, but I recommend go watch him. Basically, when they actually do get conversations out of them in these foreign areas where they do scams over the phone, usually it's old people. And if you hear them, they're like, oh, well, they have money. They have plenty. They obviously have like $4,000 in the bank. They can use to lose $3,000. What they don't realize is normally all that money's at once, and it's monthly, but they're saving up what little they could. It could be leftovers from their savings from 5 years ago. They don't know. They just see a couple $1,000s and assume that they're they just take it. I think I went on a bit of enough of a tangent. Everybody understands this is shitty. These people deserve everything that's being thrown at them. I completely am okay. I don't, like I said, I can't advocate for it, but I'm okay with the vehicle getting completely fucked and people just being assholes towards them because you just try to ruin somebody's life and try to scam them and get money out of them. You're a piece of shit. But yeah, that's about all I got to say. Y'all have a good one.